Here is how to make money using the MBO bundle indicators via Bookmap. To access the MBO bundle, first you want to go to the Bookmap marketplace and type in MBO bundle. Then from there, you want to select this option right here. Now inside of the MBO bundle, there are a few add-ons that are included. The stops and icebergs, which you can put on your chart. Then you also have the stops and icebergs on your subchart. Then you get access to the liquidity tracker, Trader Map Pro, and Market Pulse algorithms bundle for stocks and futures. So as you can see, there are many add-ons included in the MBO bundle, but I want to cover how I use the stops and icebergs indicator to make money. So once you subscribe to the MBO bundle, you then want to scroll down to manage add-ons. Then from there, scroll down to where it says available for install and install all of the add-ons that are included with the MBO bundle. Once all of those are added, you can then head back to your add-ons and then select the ones that you want to use. Personally, I really like the stops and icebergs, so I am going to select both of those. Now, once the stops and icebergs are added onto your chart, you can then play around with different settings. That way we can filter the more important orders. Because personally, I don't really care about tiny orders like 1s, 2s, 3s, and 5s. I only care about the larger orders in the market because that's where the bigger players are. So to play around with these settings, you want to drop down this icon right here. And then I have my aggregated threshold set to 50 for the icebergs. And as far as the stop visual settings, I have my aggregated threshold set to 100. But again, play around with it as you please. So now looking at the chart, you can see that we have this blue icon and this red icon right here. The blue icon is going to be your iceberg orders, and the red icon is going to be your stop orders. Now, as we can see, the orders that are not large enough to meet the threshold will be very faded in the background. So now how do I use this to make money? Well, there's actually a very good example right here. So as we can see with price today, all it did was trend down from market open, which is right here from around like 60.40 all the way down into 6,000. Now, as we can see, as price dropped towards that 6,000 level, we started to have a lot of buyers stack from 6,000 down to 59.96. Now, looking at the iceberg orders, we can see as price started to transact down into that 6,000 level, we started to get a very large buyer active. And even looking over to the left over here, there was still a very large buyer active. So we have 1,186 contracts getting filled, and then down at this liquidity level, another 1,298. Now, also at the same time, as price dropped down into that liquidity level, there was also 1,423 stops that got filled. So because a large amount of orders got stopped out, as well as a very large iceberg order getting filled at the area of liquidity, that sets up for a very high probability trade to the upside with a stop loss right below this liquidity zone. So essentially what I am looking for in the market is for price to trade to key areas. I am then looking for larger than average iceberg orders to get filled, as well as a lot of stops to get hit, which as a return sets up for a high probability reversal trade. And again, if you do want access to the MBO bundle, head on over to the Bookmap marketplace, search MBO bundle, and choose this option right here.